Finally, we're gonna react to it, guys. What we've all been waiting for. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. This is about to be wild. Cosmic year 20,020,000. Galactic Federation Research Facility. Yo. Okay. Dude, we better get multiplayer with this game. That'd be so hard. Put switch on the map, play with their own first-person shooter. Man, look at the graphics. Scan complete. They're bringing back the old school Metroid Prime, guys. It's back. On the Switch now. Oh yeah, that guy's from Metroid Prime Hunters. So they're going farther into the story. Silex or something. They're bringing back Metroid Prime Hunter characters. Look, I could show you guys some Metroid Prime Hunter characters. $2025. Gotta wait one more year. But hold on, let me show you guys something. Got this video, Metroid Prime Hunters. Check this out. AI upscaled. I used to play this game when I was a kid. MP2H. There was multiplayer too, but was pretty sick about it. Is this full of There's Silex, see? Boom. So you had to like go to like different areas and find all these different hunters, you know? There's like bounty hunters around the galaxy. You had to fight all these bounty hunters basically in the campaign. It was pretty good. That guy was a crazy one. He had a full sniper. Different time of, and they all can do that ball thing too, which is crazy. Like they have their own movement ability. I'll show you guys. This is just the trailer. I hope they do something like this with the new game. Boom. Sick.
If you want revenge, then I'll help you get it.
React to it. Let's see what they had to say about it back in the day. This is how they made the video? Ain't no way.
Hey everyone, this is Craig Harris of IGN's Nintendo DS channel, taking a break from deathmatching to bring you the final word on Metroid Prime Hunters for Nintendo DS. If you manage to snag a Nintendo DS,
look at this game was crazy back in the day.
You're one of the lucky million to get a taste test of the final game. The first Hunt trial packed in with the early systems was only a small portion of what Metroid Prime Hunters finally ended up becoming on the official release.
Oh yeah, I got, there's like a little demo
has been known for being a
on the
porting
first
house,
DS's.
or a studio that simply extends their brands with new games. For example, the team's 1080 Snowboarding Avalanche and Wave Race Blue Storm were continuations of Nintendo 64 games, and their first Nintendo DS game was Ridge Racer DS, just an enhanced conversion of their N64 Ridge Racer game. Metroid Prime Hunters continues the team's legacy of riding on the backs of giants, since the game takes the Retro Studios GameCube franchise and builds upon it in an original portable product. But Metroid Prime Hunters could be the team's most ambitious product yet, and they've really pulled off something incredibly special on the Nintendo DS. Metroid Prime Hunters is the first-person shooter on the Nintendo DS to really get it right. Others have tried and failed, but NST really nailed the look, feel, and play of a first-person shooter for the handheld, putting it on a level of a PC design thanks to the Nintendo DS system's touchscreen control. With the touch panel, players have tight precision movements that mimic the mouse-keyboard control of a PC shooter. The downside of it all is that it's a tremendous learning curve to get the feel down, and even though you have several different control options to choose
That's
from,
crazy.
none of them will feel intuitive, and each one will take a lot of
Bro, the
practice.
gameplay
before
was
you can
actually
get to that.
legit.
And if you think
Look at that, guys, on the DS.
The Night of Metroid Prime Hunters may give you early arthritis.
Running pretty smooth,
Personally, I
too.
found the thumb strap on the left hand and using the A, B, X, Y buttons for moving and strafing feels the most natural, but your mileage may vary. The real benefit of the DS game is that the designers can make a first-person shooter with very few compromises. The graphics aren't going to quite reach the level of current generation consoles, but even so, Metroid Prime Hunters is absolutely beautiful, both on an artistic and technical level. The game moves fast and smooth, and environments are incredibly detailed with tons of special effects going on. There are the occasional bouts of slowdown when the rooms
I think I
get
had
low
this
congested,
game,
but
but
nothing terrible or anything that hurts the experience. The game definitely looks like a Metroid Prime game, but it feels different because of the new precise control. You can now look freely around the room and pinpoint specific spots.
See, I wonder if
shooting and
Metroid
scanning,
Prime Hunters
something
takes
that was a little
place
harder to do
in
on
the
GameCube
future
versions.
or
The
behind that
single-player
one.
adventure on the DS is very similar in design to the GameCube game. Lots of platform jumping and puzzle solving. In the DS game, though, Samus is fully powered up, so solutions to puzzles aren't revolved around new character abilities. Instead, players open up new areas by finding new weapons that can open sealed doors. And since many early levels will have blocked passages, you'll have to return to previous worlds several times in order to beat them. And because this is a Metroid game, there are plenty of areas that you'll have to roll up into a morph ball and zoom around the environments to reach other parts of the map. I'm actually very surprised at how deep and fun the single-player adventure is, as it will take more than a dozen hours to get through to the end. But that's really only half the game. The rest of the experience comes in the form of deathmatch competitions for as many as 4 players. The
Look at
game
this,
supports
guys.
local wireless play,
Online
but where the game really
multiplayer.
shines is in the support for Nintendo's Wi-Fi connection service. If you get into a wireless internet hotspot, you'll be able to compete against players all over the world. And Metroid Prime Hunters designers really know how to make first-person shooters. This game's got a ton of competitive options, like standard deathmatch, King of the Hill, and capture the flag. But my personal favorite is the Prime Hunter mode. In Prime Hunter mode, the person with the first kill becomes what's known as the Prime Hunter. The idea is to stay the Prime Hunter for as long as you can, but your health is constantly depleting and it can only be recharged if you actually kill a player. If someone kills you, though, that player becomes the Prime Hunter. There's a lot of variety in the multiplayer because there are several different bounty hunters to choose from, and they all have their standard forms and their alternate roll-around mode like Samus does with their morph ball. Each player has its own pros and cons, of course,
Silix,
and the only way to learn them is
Noxus,
to play
Weevil,
as them and find the character best suited for your own style.
Spire,
I'll freely admit
Tandem.
that I suck at first-person shooters, and it turns out I really suck at Metroid Prime Hunters, so at least I'm consistent.
Dude, this game is
Nintendo's Wi-Fi
legit,
service
guys.
has been pretty basic as of late, and while Metroid Prime Hunters is still limited to having friends code to play with people you know, the designers really push a lot of online features to make the internet spirits as deep as possible. There's a ton of stat
Fighting,
tracking going on, and
just
as long as you
wrecking
have a friends code,
Samus.
you'll be able to talk with that person.
The
through DS
multiplayer is
microphone
where
while
I'll be at.
It's
What?
the first DS game to support voice chat, and hopefully this not the last.
Damn, they have the
definitely
voice
surprised
chat,
at how well
fucking
Metroid
online
Prime Hunters came
multiplayer,
out on
everything.
DS and how
This is
fun it
basically
really
Halo
is.
for
The game does
DS.
have a sharp learning curve, and it lacks the pick-up and play style for the casual gamer, but don't let that intimidate you because this is one of the deepest and easily one of the most impressive DS games out there. I go by Cranky IGN on the servers, so I'll see you online as cannon fodder.
What's the review? What are they gonna do? Or like, forget the review. It's OP. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, my reaction, subscribe. Peace out. See you guys in the next video.